Great. All right. Can you share your screen now?
Not yet, sir.
Let's try again.
All right, sir.
Great.
Hello, Femi, what's the issue? Hello, Oluwafemi. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can, but it seems Oluwafemi is still struggling.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to proceed with our presentation now. Good day, Daytopians and prospective investors. Here's a question at idea. Are we paying the real price for a product? I'll proceed. I could remember purchasing a bottle of water and I developed an ache after consuming it. This emphasizes the fact that many products and drugs aren't authentic. So what's the guarantee that the last product we consume is genuine? My name is Miriam Ibrahim, CEO of VAR Ingest Technologies. VAR Ingest Technologies was born out of the market needs to verify and authenticate supply chains, build consumer confidence, and increase business revenue by collecting product information. The problem of counterfeiting has eaten deeper across a variety of brands and products, and this has led to health dangers, increasing underground activities, loss of genuine employment, business reputation and profit at stake, and reduced government tax revenue. We are here to help you verify what you ingest. So what is the problem we're trying to solve? Approximately 42% of drugs distributed are counterfeits. And in 2022, statistics revealed that the estimated losses due to counterfeiting of high-end consumer goods amounted to $98 billion, including offline and online mediums. This goes to show that registered brands have lost their market share of profits at an approximate value of $200 billion lost in revenue annually. 7 out of 10 people currently buy counterfeited products, and 1 million deaths as a result of counterfeited products. NAFDAC, as a regulatory body, has attempted to solve this problem by action. This, however, has proved its inefficiency, and we believe consumers should be at liberty to decide their fates. This proves the uniqueness of our business as a dominating market. So what is our proposed solution? We've decided to develop an app where manufacturers embed relevant information into the barcodes of their products. These informations are collected in database and protected by blockchain technology. Consumers then verify these products by scanning with our smartphones and with SMS verification. This app is beneficial to business brands as it gives them the opportunity to harness the power of technology, as well as regain their profit portfolio and goodwill. The consumers are not left out of the reward system. Consumers are able to redeem points by sharing data information relevant to helping business brands upscale their operations. The CTO, in person of Oluwafemi, will walk us through how VAR Ingest app works. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miriam, for the introduction. I would like to show you in this very simple step how our application works. Step 1. If it doesn't, that's a flag, as every consumer product should have one. Such products can be reported using the app. But if it does have one, then proceed to the second step. Step 2, open the VAR Ingest app and scan the barcode or QR code. Step 3, the app instantly run the barcode through the database and indicate whether the product is authentic or fake. Consumers can also verify products Consumers can also verify product through the website and through SMS for individuals without internet access. The batch number is used here instead of barcode. To incentivize the verification process verified for each product verified, we would now like to give you a demonstration with this short advertisement.
Omo guy, this Lagos traffic no be here oh. Ha! See as one guy dey wire me. Abeg make I dey on one gala first, abeg. Make I fit see where. Abeg, shey na 18 naira be one.
Bros, that gala where you want chop, no be the real thing. You know, see, say na gala.
I dey hungry. You know whether na typographical error they make for there?
Typographical error, Abi. Oh, yeah, take very jest. You take scan am.
Oh yeah, now make I just scan am first. I dey come. Oh boy, na fake oh. So I for don download fake gala like this on my belly. Ah, thank you, bros. Abeg. But as I no come get phone now, I want to check this stuff.
Yeah, you fit just send the barcode to 1234, the batch number.
Ah, thank you so much, bros. Now you try fast.
Thank you very much for listening. I would now like to hand over to the CMO.
Thank you for that, Oluwafemi. The population growth and increase in the disposable income happen to be the main drivers for the size of the consumer goods market. African countries are favorable for packaged food and other FMCG products thanks to the demography and the macroeconomic growth numbers. Africa is the most populous continent only after Asia, and the population is projected to reach 1.6 billion by the year 2030. According to Istanbul Africa, many African countries are low income and middle income earners, and the size of the middle income class is still very low in most countries. However, there's an upward shift in income level. As the proportion of middle income households increase, the FMCG market companies, there will be an increase in demand for branded, high quality, and well packaged products, and a larger proportion of their disposable income will be going towards high quality products. The pharmaceuticals market in Africa is estimated to have a worth of about $45 billion as at 2020. Goldstein research analysts forecast the Africa pharmaceutical market size to reach $160.7 billion in market value by the year 2024, growing at a CAGR of 20.4% over the forecast years. This rapid growth will depend on the convergence of changing economic profiles, rapid urbanization, increased healthcare spending and investment. Now, on the market sizing, according to the National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, out of the total available market of $45 billion in Africa, Nigeria, which is our serviceable available market, is worth about $2 billion. $800 million is our serviceable obtainable market, which is consistent with our target of 40% market share. Now to the marketing strategy. Having identified our target audience, which includes the FMCG producers and pharmaceutical companies, we plan to leverage on both direct marketing and digital marketing. And our direct marketing efforts would include TV and radio advertisements, flyers, among others. Digital marketing will be more aggressive due to its potential to reach a wider audience with much flexibility. We will engage methods such as search engine optimization, social media, and influencer marketing. Now to the industry. We employ the Porter's 5 forces. And from our analysis, we deduce that the trend of new entrants was low due to the capital-intensive nature of the business. The bargaining power of suppliers is low as the IT market is perfectly competitive. The bargaining power of customers is moderate due to the presence of competitors, but we remain confident in our unique selling points. The rivalry within the industry is high because each competitor is striving to acquire significant market share. And the threat of substitutes is low because there is no recognizable substitutes. Now on the unique selling point. After a rigorous study of the market and competitors, we observe that their services mostly require manufacturers to attach scratchable stickers on their products, which often leads to increased cost of production. Consumers also go to the hassle of scratching before consuming the product. It is also reported often reveal faded barcodes and pins. Consequently, our unique selling point is that our service does not require manufacturers to attach scratchable panel, as all product information will be available on the barcode, which is generated at the point of production. This will assist manufacturers in reducing overhead. Now, on our competitive advantage, our competitors include Checkit, Sproxy, Mpredigree, and PharmaSecure. But we believe our unique selling point will make us stand out. Also, our services being available in locations with little to no internet penetration will ensure that so as to boost our market share. Now, I will hand over to our CFO, in person of Christopher, to walk us through the financials.
Thank you, Alamin, for walking us through the marketing strategies of this company. Now, the financials of this company, our startup cost and how we use our funds. Our ask price of $10,000 from investors in exchange of 500,000 units of shares. $8,000 is allocated to the building of technology that involves web hosting and server. $200 will be allocated to the registration of the business license from NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. The $300 will be spent on advertisement and a further $800 for renting of premises for the business operation. On our revenue assumption, we do hope to obtain 100 subscribers in the first month and to subsequently increase our subscriber base by 50% month to month, bringing us to a total of 4,500 subscribers at the end of the first 12 months. The revenue for the first month is estimated at $1,000, which is a product of the number of brands registered. In this case, $100 and the monthly subscription of $100. Our total revenue at the end of this period is forecasted as 45. On the projected income statement, looking at the first 12-month profit and loss statement, beginning from June 2022 down on to May 2023, our monthly net income expected to grow at an average of 19% for the first year. This projection is consistent with our growth strategy, our marketing plan, and also our revenue assumption. The cost of service for the year is estimated at $9,000, which is 20% of the forecasted revenue of $45,000. Our operating expenses, we estimated the operating expenses to be 15% revenue, separated in the marketing costs, miscellaneous, and cost of others. Those involved in front end and back end salary, but we're giving a 10% equity stake in the business in order to reduce the burden of our operating expenses. This will also act as a motivation to them to work harder at improving the company's profitability. We hope to bring in individuals with vast experience. We will pay $0 in tax for the first year of business due to tax relief granted to tech startups by the federal government in the effort to help them gain stability in the market. Now, on the break-even analysis, the total revenue required to break even is estimated at $8,438. Of course, we broke even in the first year. The figure needed to cover up costs, of which while the remaining 47% are fixed. Right now, we'll hand over back to the Chief Marketing Officer, Alamin, to give us an analysis of the growth strategy of this company. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that, Christopher. Now, in the short term, over the course of the next 1 year, we plan to grow our subscription base by 100%. And 5 years from now, as part of our medium-term plan in year 2027, we plan to gain a 40% market share. Now, moving on, 10 years from now, in the year 2032, we are projecting to have our initial public offering, after which we expand to other African markets. Now, I'll be calling on our CEO in person.
Thank you very much, Alamin, for giving insight on the business growth strategy. Our management team is a mix of diverse, strong-willed, and growth-driven individuals, with Miriam Ibrahim as the CEO. She's an undergraduate research enthusiast with vast knowledge across the startup ecosystem and harnessing digital technology across developing countries. She's currently a macroeconomic researcher and treasurer at the Young Professionals and Emerging Leader platform. Ojoluwafemi as the CTO, which also surfaces as the COO. He's futuristic, interning at the Health, Safety and Environment Department of Coal Technical Industry Limited. Onwukwe Christopher as the CFO is an undergraduate finance enthusiast with skills in taxation, investment banking, and financial consultancy. He has gained vast experience in financial analysis and investment banking, interning with PwC and JP Morgan. He's currently the financial officer and head of investment banking at the Finance and Investment Society, University of Abuja. Oyewa Alamin as CMO is a final year student studying accounting at Obafemi Awolowo University. He's currently the head of programs at the Student Finance Club in his university, a multidisciplinary and academically diverse society that aims to bridge the gap between classroom work and the financial service industry. He possesses strong technical and soft skills in investment research, stock and company valuation, financial modeling, and Microsoft Office suites. Adejumoke Awosonya, as the health tech advisor, is a public health specialist and researcher with the University of Bedfordshire Institute of Health Research. Yusuf Awosonya, as financial advisor, is an experienced senior accountant with Lloyds Banking Group in the UK. He's an ACA certified with a rich history of working in the accounting industry. And Adebowale Adetayo, as marketing advisor, is an avid public speaker industry. We hope to leverage on his vast network and expertise. We believe that with these great mentors and intellectuals in our team, the business will scale through all odds. So the question is, why invest in us? Our team boasts of a strong management team that's unmatched, revenue generation capacity from business subscription, and the prospects of the industry. As much as the goal of every investor is a profitable venture, this business will help positively impact the environment, society, and economy. Environmentally, the mortality rate from consumption of barest minimum. Socially, we hope to create a self-aware community where health precedes wealth. And economically, the repatriation of profit from the informal economy to business organization will increase tax revenue accrued to the government. I strongly believe that every business pitch today would need the service of Bear Invest to suppress the activities of other companies overshadowing them. Thank you very much for listening.
That was a great presentation. Well done, guys. And I like the idea as well. Is it something that so is it something you guys just thought about, or it's already been done somewhere else? Are you leveraging on an already existing technology, or it's just all you?
Yes, sir, it's an already existing technology. However, our unique selling point is such that our main competitor in Nigeria is Check It app, and that's the only competitor we have in Nigeria. Other competitors are spread out, but our unique selling point is such that we are using only the barcodes, scanning of barcodes, while for Check It app, they actually use labels and scratchable panels. And this, however, will increase the cost to manufacturing firms. However, we believe that when we don't use the scratchable panels and we only use scanning of barcodes, it's more cost effective for businesses. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Are there any questions from the
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
The fact that I will be marketing your company doesn't mean I won't ask questions. So don't bribe me with a share. All right. You said the company will be providing barcode. How do you intend a new startup company to go and tell the likes of Unilever, the likes of Martina in their products for you to be able to scan? That's number one. Number two, have you looked at the threat of your app being hacked? Because I'm not seeing the technological part, the IT department part there. Don't you think your app can be hacked or your database can be hacked? Please, I need you to answer those questions. Thank you.
All right, sir. So your first question was that we will go and be meeting the big companies now to put barcode on their product. The truth is that every consumer product, every single consumer product comes with a factory fitted barcode. So that is our unique selling point. Instead of the manufacturers now attaching stickers on their product, we will be leveraging on the use of barcodes. Barcodes are already there. They're already there for us. So we are just providing an app that will help to scan the barcode. The barcode it poses no extra cost and no extra labor. There are every product in Nigeria currently, every product, even our cell phones now are having barcodes. So on the second question, we mentioned that our app is going to be built on a blockchain technology. And the blockchain technology is what the cryptocurrency is built upon. It is one that is very strong and it cannot be threatened by hack. It's highly unlikely that it can be hacked. So, but if possible that there's the threat of hack, we mentioned that we'll be bringing front-end and back-end programmer who are experts, giving them 10% equity stake in the company, so as to ensure that they perform up to par.
To add to what Oluwafemi has said, I believe that companies like Unilever, Dangote, and other FMCGs companies, as well as pharmaceutical industry, would like these services. And this is because the activities of this other counterfeit industries actually reduce their profit portfolio. So this is more like a best and effective method for them to suppress the effect of this counterfeiting. So I believe with this with this strong objective, as well as our unique selling points, they would want to partner with us in very ingest technologies. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so okay. So I'd like to ask on this note of you request that Sun and NAFDAC grant you access to their database, and don't you think that will be challenging? Like getting access to that will be challenging because they will fear they will not want to risk their server being hacked or stuff like that. What do you think?
All right. So we all know that NAFDAC has not been able to, although they are trying, but they've not been able to actually put up with the dynamism in the counterfeiting industry. You can see from our first slide, there's a lady there that went blind due to expired drugs, and then the nurse that gave her the drug fled the country. So we believe if we are able to present our idea to NAFDAC, I think they will see it as a welcome development, because these days the battle is now in the hands of the consumer. As I said before, our product is protected by blockchain technology. So I don't think the regulatory bodies need to be concerned about their data being hacked. Because even if they decide to even hack it, it's only information about original products that will still be accessible to them. So
to add to what Oluwafemi has said, I believe that different organizations, SOM, these organizations want to harness the power of technology. And this is the best opportunity for them to do this, because it's more or less like lessening the burden, as well as them being able to counter this, them being able to suppress the activities of these anti-counterfeiting platforms. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ridwan, you have your hands raised.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, what's the name of this thing?
Unicorn, sir.
Unicorn. Okay, yeah. Okay, so my question is for your marketing advisor. I need to speak to your marketing advisor. He needs to answer this burning question that is in my mind.
Okay, sir.
Go produce your marketing advisor now. I need to ask him a question.
Is here, sir.
Is here.
You better leave me out, Mr.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ivan. You better leave me out. Yeah, shoot your shot. Let's hear you, sir. Shoot your shot.
The health advisor needs to have.
Yeah, I'm coming for health advisor too. Okay, good idea, guys. Good idea. I just wanted to have a sense of, if I understand what the idea is about. The idea is to reduce counterfeit products, right? I want to barcodes to be on the product. The products we are talking about, is it any product at all, or are you considering specific products, or what kind of products are we expecting that will have the barcodes? Is it all consumer products?
For now, sir, we are only focusing on pharmaceuticals and FMCGs.
Okay.
So for now, we're focusing more on FMCGs and pharmaceutical industry. And FMCGs cuts across packaged food, footwear, clothing, anything that has to do with something we are eating. And I feel like they have a wider coverage in this industry. So yes, FMCGs and pharmaceutical industry.
Okay, FMCG. Okay, fine. So you partner with them. They would have a...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I correct? Is that what the idea is about?
Partner with the regulatory agencies.
Okay. So the barcodes that will be on those products is the companies that will put the barcodes at their own cost, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
every of these products have barcodes. If you buy Gala now, sir, you will see barcodes on it. If you buy Pepsi now, you will see a barcode on it.
Okay, now that you have used
The
Gala as an
barcodes already
example.
exist.
Okay. Now that you use Gala as an example, I want to believe that most of the Gala if I buy Gala in traffic now, how much is there a faster way? Because before you finish paying the Gala guy, the vehicle has moved.
Yes, sir. If you buy
If you're worried about the internet, okay, go on, Femi. Femi, please go on.
Okay. If it's for the typical Nigerian traffic, the typical Lagos traffic that we know, our app works. It's in less than 30 seconds. So if it's the typical traffic that we are used to in Lagos, you can still confirm and then return. And we've already given you a flag now. If you buy a Gala and then instead of seeing Gala, you see Galala, you instantly return it.
Okay, that's fine.
So you will come down
okay,
to
give an alternative to what Femi said.
To run back and return the Gala, right?
Before you pay them, sir, before you pay them, you're ready.
To give an alternative to what Femi said, you can also make use of the SMS feature to confirm the credibility of the products you're buying. That's a faster. If you're not exactly sure about the internet connection, you have in Nigeria, SMS is faster. I mean, you can just look at the numbers in the barcode, text it, less than a minute, 2 minutes, you get your confirmation.
2 minutes is a long time in traffic. But anyway, just something for you guys to think about. No, you don't have to provide the solution on this platform now. You can just note it and then see if you can solve the problem. Then, so one more thing. Then on your financials, I saw that you assumed a uniform growth from January to December. Every month, your revenue was increasing by 500. Your net margin was 64% from January to December, right? I think that projection is too ambitious. Okay, there are hardly very few. Not talk of a startup. Startups usually don't even break even. Some don't even break even in 3 years. Do you understand? But for you, month on month, it's very ambitious. So something is not right somewhere. Either your projections are not realistic.
It's 19%.
I saw 64% somewhere in your slide.
It's 19%, sir.
But go to that slide. I saw 64%.
So I think basically the business is not operating yet. It's still more like an idea. So what we did was we projected that for every month, we look out to brands to increase our brands by 50, and such that each brand has to pay an annual, they have to pay an annual subscription of $100. So this $100 was what we calculated to come about the revenue forecast.
No, there's look at the 64% now. After net income 635, net margin 64%.
Yes, sir, 64%.
Exactly. So what exactly are you doing that will give you net margin of 64%? In case you don't know, the biggest brand more than 10%, even 5% in net margin. So it's very audacious of you to say you will do 64% as a startup. Right? I know. So for you to do 65 as a startup is too ambitious. Either your projections are obviously not realistic. Either you have overestimated your income or underestimated your expenses. But it's something that you need to go and look at critically again, because a net margin of 64% is, you need to really convince me on how you will achieve 64% if I was going to invest in your company. But it is too, from my experience, it's too ambitious. You have very little companies that margin. So it's too ambitious. So you need to look at the projections. All right, well done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. It was a good presentation. Well done. Well done. Okay, you can stop sharing your screen. All right, Team Alpha, as the last presenter, are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, you can share your slides now. I was going to say, read one. The only reason why Unicorn's financials is kind of sketchy is because the man in charge of the finances didn't do a good job. You should hold him responsible for it. You should have advised them better on how to, structure their finances well.
Yes, they can. We should be holding. Mr. Daytopia, I did advise them properly on the projection.
All right, Team Alpha, share your slides, please. Your slides.
Right. So while Team Alpha is trying to share the slides, please, if you have anyone that is not here from your team, if you can call them, because so after Team Alpha, I'll be announcing the results, and then we'll be announcing the winners as well. So if you can, please, so let everyone be available for the announcement, right? And then we can close the end of the competition. Is everything all right, Team Alpha?
We are ready. We are waiting for the slide to come up. Sonia is not on the call.
All right, so I'm projecting your slides now. You guys can start. Okay, who is the first presenter?
Please, you'll be joined.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you, madam.
So the evocational empire, good day, everybody. So to stay home without honing any invaluable skill while some drop out of school. So the main reason we decide to come up with this platform is that we realize that so many youths were not able to access skills during the pandemic, and the fact that it's either too expensive or they don't know the right skills to access, or they were not interested and all that. So that was the main reason why so many youth does the need to come up with a platform like this. So the problems we are trying to solve is, the first problem is primitive mode of learning and teaching vocational skills. So we realize that most of the people teaching these vocational skills, like if you go to learn these skills in the shops, the amount of time you spend, something like fashion designing, like you go through so many stress, they'll make you like, I don't know, something that if you have to learn it digitally, it's going to be selfish, and the amount of time you spend learning it will be lesser than the amount of time you spend while going to shop to and fro, which you'll not be able to use your time wisely. So, and there's too much dependence on white collar jobs. So many people are pursuing white collar jobs. Everybody wants to work in the office and all that. So those that are not really interested in the white collar job, they don't really have a means whereby they'll be able to explore, or let me say, get access to all these skills. Alternative means of sustenance. As a student, most times what saves us is the fact that, okay, you have a skill.
Sorry,
that
hello, Musa. Musa.
That major thing and all
Musa.
this thing.
Musa.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Hello.
Musa, I'm asking, is everything okay?
I guess he's not in his best listing to present.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one that noticed that, because it seemed like it wasn't here.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the team that wants to talk to me? What is happening?
Hello.
Musa, are you all right?
Hello, can I? This network. Hello, can anyone hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Sonia. She has been on this call since morning. Sonia, can you hear me?
I was calling him. Yes, I can hear you. He's going to leave and join back now. Sorry for that.
Okay. All right. What's going on with the team?
It's the rush, and Musa had to go very low, like to get the child guys. That's going on.
Okay, so yeah, I just want you guys to take a minute and breathe. I understand that you guys have gone through a lot today already, trying to make sure that you put your slides together, but also you don't want all your efforts to go to waste by not, doing the presentation well. It would be a waste of time if you don't do the presentation well. So whatever you guys have been through, the final thing is that you are here, you have a slide, which is good. It shows hard work as well, but you need to put your head in it, put your head in the game. We can talk about it at the end of the presentation, but as for now, you need to present your best. Whatever it is, we can talk about it after the presentation. I hope Musa can hear me as well. So I think his network is bad. Okay, his network is bad. It's actually logged in twice. Okay. All right, is anybody going to take over from Musa? Probably someone else should do the introductions. So you guys are going to start all over again, and you're going to put in your best into it. You start all over again and you're going to put in your best into it. So whatever it is that you guys have gone through is over. You are here now. That's what is important. All right, can someone with a good network and a better confidence start the presentation, please?
I'll do it, ma'am. Anyone hear me?
It's breaking. Issa, do you want to take over? Is your network better, Issa?
Hello, anyone hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
We are going to make a pitch on a business proposal that named E-Vocational Empire. This is a digital platform which aims to modernize the way in which we learn vocational skills. It is a digital platform that is ready to serve the underserved African youth with the right knowledge and skills that will help them acquire decent jobs and be able to compete in the ever-competitive labor market by venturing into the competitive space. This platform is here to solve some problems, some of which are on the screen. We have first, the way in which these skills are learned are primitive. The mode of learning most of these vocational skills are not up to the standard, does not match the requirement of the modern days. So we are trying to provide a mode of learning that meets the requirement of the day. And there is too much dependence on white collar job. Almost an average Nigerian will want to go to school, earn a degree, and get a white collar job. The dependent, and this has made the labor market very competitive. So we're trying to provide an alternative to white collar job. And also, we're trying to provide an alternative means of sustenance. Most people just have one skill or one source of income which they depend on. So we are trying to solve this problem as well. Next slide, please. How are we doing this? How are we going to do this? First, we're going to leverage technology to provide on-demand comprehensive vocational skills. And we aim to bridge the gap between the primitive mode of learning and the technical vocational skills. How are we going to be doing this? We'll be providing an alternative means of sustenance through vocational training. We will make available different skills to learners who are ready to learn these skills through this platform. Next slide. E-Vocational Empire is going to leverage on technology, the conventional means of acquiring education, of acquiring vocational skills. Like for instance, during this ASU strike, we have a lot of Nigerian students who might want to learn some of these skills, but because of the way in which it is done contemporarily, they are not able to do so. For instance, somebody wants to learn, go into the fashion or making of shoes. And considering the fact that he has time during this ASU strike, he might want to go into it, but he's afraid because he doesn't know how long the strike is going to last, how much of a time he has on his side, and how he's going to be able to learn this, to be able to learn within that time space. So with E-Vocational Empire, we are making it more flexible because we will be partnering with people that practice these skills. So they will be providing us, we'll partner with people that provide these skills So we're having people from different locations and that will be put into this platform, and we'll make them write content for our users that can be accessed from anywhere. For instance, if like for me now, I'm a student of Ahmadu Bello University's area that is currently staying in Abuja, and maybe because of one thing or the other, I might need to travel to Lagos or another part of the country. So through eVocational Empire, I will be able, despite the different location I will be at different time of the day or different part of the year, I will still be able to continue my learning of these vocational skills. Next slide, please. Okay, I don't know if Obashola is still on the call. He will be taking us through this slide.
Thank you, Isa, for bringing us up to this junction. We are Team Alpha. I'm Subhashara Muhammad Alawali from Ahmadu Bello University. We are creating this platform that's vocational skills so as to make students who have from outside the country to leverage on skills which are primitive way. So, like I'm very sorry I had a network issue over here. So, like I said earlier, we are trying to present about the vocational technical skills here. What this particular project is trying to talk about is how to leverage technology in learning all these skills, which are learned in the primitive way in those days. Next slide, please. So the industry overview is trying to tell us about what this particular market can do. That in Africa, we have over 106.46% of students who are trying to leverage on technology and leverage on skills of which they assume that it is being learned in the primitive way. So with creating this platform, we enhance them to leverage on technology so as to aid their learning of this particular skills. And also, so far we have seen that in other African countries, there have been a lot of kind of increase in response to people leveraging on e-learning markets. Just like we can see in the whole of Africa, we have 28%, whereby in South Africa, we have 39% of increase. Also in Ghana, we have 4%, and also in Kenya, we have 4% of people leveraging on technology in this day so as to learn the skills that is being required for them so as to fill the gap of searching for white collar jobs. Next slide, please. This particular slide will be talking about the size of the market in concern with what Nigerian is all about. Yeah, we can see that we have the total market of students and of work in Nigeria, which is equivalent to 269.87 billion. And out of it, the service available to students, which they can learn, is 88 billion. And also, service obtainable in the market, we have 2.4 billion. You can see that it is crystal clear that for which to bridge this gap, we need to leverage on technology so as to see how students can leverage on this technology as to make this thing work out fine and for them to acquire the requisite skills so as to meet up with the demand in the labor market. That's why. And this particular platform we have been creating, we are about creating. We have a lot of computers in the market which are shown on the screen. We have the direct computer concerning of the learning arm and also the creative board. And also we have the indirect computer which comprise of the skills here and the tribe. Next slide, please. So how do we move ahead against our computer? These are the things we've leveraged on. We try to create a kind of well-structured syllabus so as to see students learn new skills and update our syllabus every day. And also we have the portfolio section. The portfolio section is talking about the kind of relationship between we, the owner of the business initiator, the idea initiator, and also the people who are coming into this particular blog to leverage a lot of things. Like we planned earlier, we said we are inviting a lot of creative content writers so as to come online and create their blog with us. And this thing will give us a kind of competitive advantage over our competitors. With the fact that we are giving them a kind of 20% incentive. And also we have the regular and virtual and physical meetings. And also we have the inbuilt search engine database. That means we're trying to weekly or monthly, we try to let us see improvement and keep our competitors in the market. Next slide, please.
Sorry, I will be continuing from here. Regarding the regular visual and physical workshop, like I said earlier, we will be partnering with people that are already into this, that are already practicing. So because we have people at different strategic locations, our users who will also be in different locations will be able to go to these workshops of these practicing practitioners to learn these skills practically after having virtual meetings online through the platform. Next slide. I will be taking us through the business and revenue model. The idea is to create a platform where people can learn vocational skills. We aim to get content from people in practice from around the country, thereby increasing their income stream and make this content available to users who are interested in learning them for a fee. The platform will host thousands of third-party courses that would cover a wide variety of vocational skills and business strategies, as well as provide an avenue to produce, market, and monetize such skills. Users will be able to access the platform to learn any available skills with a monthly fee of $10. And part of this amount would be given to the content creators, which would be around 20% to be precise. I will be taking you through the projected revenue model in the next slide. Next slide, please. This is the projection for the next 12 months, starting from January. In the first month, we are estimating a cash inflow of $5,000, which would be the subscription from the projected 500 users for the first month. And for the second month, we are projecting a 50% increase in both users and revenue, which would put our income for the second month, our net income for the second month to be around $3,275. And we can see some projection throughout the 12-month period, what our expenses would be and our expected revenue and our net income. If everything goes as planned and projected, which is what our team will be working on, we would be having a payback period of less than a year, to be specific, within the first 4 months. Next slide, please. I would like to invite Obashola once again to take us through the marketing strategies. Thank you.
Thank you. Like Peter said, we have as a kind of business initiator, we have a lot of computers, so we need to devise a means of strategy so as to build up our computer. Like we can see here, we leverage on the use of social media, which we can see that influence a lot of things in the current world. Our goal is to have a larger market base on Twitter, on Facebook, and also on Instagram. And the strategy we have emphasized on is to create a kind of platform so as to create awareness for people weekly on what our template is all about every day, both on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And also we have the tactics we use. The tactics we use is we call each content writer to publish their own article, stating new things coming up in their particular field. And lastly, they have the performance metrics. The performance metrics is at the end of every month, we try to bring out a kind of analysis so as to get feedback from our customers on how we can improve in our service delivery. Thank you. Here are the team members. Musa Al-Qasim is the CEO, the initiator of the Hiding, and also we have Sonia John as the Chief Operating Officer, and also we have Isa Jima from Ahmad Bello University as the Chief Finance Officer, and Abashala Muhammad, I myself, from Ahmad Bello University as the Chief Marketing Officer. Next slide, please. So we are seeking the request of our donors so as to achieve a sum of $10 $1,000 so as to generate revenue and develop our ideas. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know Musa must really feel pained now because his network allowed him to miss out from this, but we understand that we really wanted to be here and made several efforts. All right, thanks for the presentation. Quickly, any questions from the investors and mentors?
Yes, I have a question. And the major thing that's really giving me a concern about this project is the fact that most of the trainer, those people that most of them are stark illiterate, most, if not all. How do we intend to bring them in with technology and all of that, considering that you want to have them in virtually every part of the country, for it to be mobile, for students to be able to go back to school and still continue their vocational training? How do you intend to manage that?
Actually, by partnering with them, we would, it's not like they are having an online session every time. We would make available a video on the platform whereby I will try to create a team that would go to them at different strategic locations and maybe have them teach the skill on camera. Then we'll have them videoed and make them available on the platform.
Okay, do you believe this to be effective? Because from what we have learned over the years, an apprenticeship work, let's look at carpentry for an example, plumber for an example. How do you think just doing a video skit or something will help somebody to become a better carpenter or a better plumber or an engineer, a mechanic for that matter? Because it is what they see on the job daily that they learn on the job that becomes their training manual. Because I'm seeing syllabus and all those things. Please explain to me. I don't know how visible
Like we said earlier, we are going to be combining the regular visual classes and physical workshop. So we are partnering with these practitioners that are in different locations. So by partnering with them, after having virtual classes, from time to time, they can attend, they can go to the workshop physically to be with these practitioners. So what we're trying to say, like I said earlier, concerning the issue of ASU strike, like since I might be at home now and I'm ready. So the difference here is this: since I'm in Abuja and there is a practitioner for the skills I'm trying to learn in Abuja, so I will be going to this workshop from time to time based on how I have the time to do so. And then if by maybe I have to go back to Zaria where I'm schooling because of maybe the strike is called off or some other reasons, then I will still be able to go to another workshop offering the same skills that is registered on the platform where I can continue the training. So it's not all virtually. Yes, we are going to be learning the theoretical aspect virtually, but we will have to, the users will have to attend the workshop to have an idea of the practical aspect.
Still going back to my first question, how do you intend to train all these babas, this mama that are into all this local trade? For example, weaving of ashoke and all those things. How do you expect your workers? I don't know how to.
I'm really happy that you're asking and you are using the ashoke for example, because it is one of the things we actually looked into. The thing is this: like I said earlier, we are going to be we will have a team that is working hand in hand. You see, this, for example, now if we go down to the south to meet somebody that is into this ashoke business, and we have them to have a live session of what he's doing, explaining. Maybe he cannot explain in English. So among our workers will be people that have understanding of these languages that can make interpretation of this, of what he or she is saying, and we will have the interpreted version of what he is saying over the video that will be present in the platform.
How does that differ from somebody that can just watch YouTube or just read textbook on something, then look for a workshop to just go and practice it, because there's virtually everything on YouTube? How does your platform differ from that?
The difference with our platform is this. Unlike YouTube, where it's unstructured. For instance, if you want to learn a skill on YouTube, sometimes you find it difficult to know how to flow into it. You see, maybe you find the first step, you will have to look for the second or third. You just scattered haphazard as it unorganized. But in our platform, we take it gradually, step by step, and we'll have them present to you in a direct flow where it will be easier for you to understand and comprehend.
Well, let me leave you at it, but I'm not contented with your reply. Let me leave it like that. Thank you.
All right. Do we have any other questions, guys? Questions, comments before we go on to the
I just want to give a comment with respect to what Isai cannot respond to in the case of Mr. Aditayo. Trying to understand your product evocational. What will make you different from other content owners on YouTube is that you issue certificates certifying that, yeah, this person can actually do this job, just like how the person would do graduation in a conventional way of learning it and any certificate to be able to take service from others.
All right, thank you very much. I can see everyone is joining in now because they know what is about to, they know what we're about to go into now, which is the announcement of the scores and the winners. But before we go into that, I would like a couple of mentees and a couple of mentors to talk briefly on the 5 weeks of intensive learning, just as great as put it. So can we have one or two people talk about it, talk about the experience so far? What have you been able to learn from all this experience? What is any positives you're taking out of it? Your team members, do you want to shout out to anybody before we go on to announce the winners? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, this ONE Israel from Team Finesse. So first of all, I want to give shout out to my teammates, Bolade Mayowa, Akinwa Praise, and Okoyemi Ariki. Well, it has not actually been an easy journey. Remember the shouts, the arguments, the laughable moments, and the eat from other teammates or team members, like, yeah, the other team. So I actually want to thank the European for this opportunity to do this kind of presentation. This is actually my first presentation or something like this. It's really wonderful, and I learned a lot. I learned patience, learned a lot of things, and actually kept me on my heels, trying to beat the other things that are actually ahead of us. So I want to thank all the mentors, to Dr. Yusuf, Mr. Habib, Dr. Jimmy, and every other mentors. I really, 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 really appreciate you all for this great opportunity too. And thank you for bringing this opportunity, because I wouldn't have met my teammates too. Thank you very much for that.
All right, well done, Israel. Finesse. All right, well done, Team Finesse. So is there anyone? Oh, Shopper. Right, go on, Shopper.
Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. Yeah, so I want to thank the mentors. So when I came in, I think the structure we met was quite amazing, right? Because of the feedback. So the feedback system shocked me that mentors will stay throughout the session, listen to the presentations, grade, and still come back with feedback during the week. There was this one that shocked me the most about individual feedbacks. Like, it was amazing, like giving people individual feedbacks and trying to correct them and all the things. So yeah, thank you to all the mentors for like the hard work, the commitment and all. Yeah, and to my teammates, I think what I loved most about my team was the improvements, like from week to week and all of that. So the first week we made a lot of mistakes and we improved. So yeah, the improvements has been great, team Archers. Then personally, slide making and managing people, yeah, Daytopia has helped me a lot, like through the competition, basically. Yeah, so thank you to everyone and thank you to all the great people I've met via the platform. Yeah, it's been a great ride. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, the Oluwafemi Michael, go on. Guys, you can just go on immediately after. Don't worry.
All right, sir. Please don't mind that my environment is a little bit noisy. I'm currently in transit. But let me just quickly say what I want to say. First of all, I would like to appreciate Daytopia. I could still remember the first day we were asked to introduce ourselves, and Dr. Yusuf was addressing me as a new member. But actually, I've been in Daytopia for a very long time, and I'll just join sessions and then I will leave. I wasn't really that committed, but I'm glad I did this time around. I can boldly say that before this competition, I've never really taken an effort into producing slides or anything, but just this 5 weeks, I've learned how to make slides, not just with PowerPoint. The one we presented today was with Canva. So, and I also learned to use Excel now, just within this time. So I just want to appreciate the mentors for this opportunity, and it's been an intensive week. In fact, I'm thinking right now that when I get to, after watching the Champions League tonight, I will probably watch a movie. I think Blood Sisters is my is my choice for now. So I just want to say thank you. And finally, I would like to say that when we were told that we'll be the last presenter, I had reservations. So, but after presenting, I saw that it was actually an honor to be among the last presenter that will be presenting in this year's presentation competition. Thank you very much.
I'm glad.
Can
Irene,
I say
go on.
something?
Yeah, go on, Irene.
Can I say something? Yes, good evening, everybody. I want to share my experience so far. When I first signed up for Daytopia, in fact, I never saw myself like that I would belong. I never really believed that I would be able to stretch myself. It was challenging, considering the fact that I thought that I would not go far because I was the only medical student among among everyone. But one of the biggest challenge that I had was ability to manage people. That has always been my weakness, and I think the Ethiopia has changed that. When I first came, I was always arguing, no, let's do this, this. I was more, but I've been able to be patient. I've been able to expand my knowledge on research, and thank you so much, Ethiopia. This is an amazing opportunity, and I wish that I would shout it to the entire world that see, don't waste your time waiting for us to call off strike. You need to do this. Like, you need to expand your knowledge, especially in critical thinking. That has helped me. Then also in team playing. Thank you very much, Ethiopia. I think that's and I've learned a lot from other mentees that are very creative, Lukman, Mojupe, Faith, and everyone, just to mention a few. Thank you very much. The impact was massive. And one of the best thing I learned was that book review. I don't think I've been able to I'll be able to read if I had not participated in this. My thinking has changed. I'm more inspired to actually take on more opportunities like this. Thank you.
All right, well done. I'm glad you I'm glad you were able to feel like a part of the family, because this is a family anyway. So I'm glad if everyone is able to feel like a family, you can develop yourself even better. It's all about the learning process, to be honest. Forget the competition, but it's all about us developing ourselves. All right. Sarah, one of our mentors wants to speak.
Good evening, everyone. It's been quite an engaging session, not just today, not just today's session, but for the weeks before. Like this 5 weeks has been quite intense, and I'm really happy that this held, because I've seen it as a platform for young people to grow and also to show that they have potentials. Like I was telling uh Mr. Daytopia Yusuf the other day, that it's really good to see young people like come on board with these ideas, with this energy, with potentials that a lot of people, especially, no offense really, no offense intended, but people of the older generation thinking or assuming that young people no longer have much to offer, but they're just filled with distractions. But through this competition, it shows otherwise, that see, when young people put their mind to do things, they do it and they achieve. And one thing I also commend this set of mentees for is that they are teachable. They also learn from their mistakes. So we've seen a series of sessions where they hold their presentations and we give them feedback, and they come the next time and they're better. It might not be like a complete improvement, but you could see that there's some level of progress that's happened because these mentees have taken that into account. And it also, this competition also served as like a very, very good platform for and find out, discover their strengths and weaknesses. So we see that they had different areas to present on, to do their work on. And you could see that, for some sessions, there were some groups that were outstanding. For other sessions, not so much, because it wasn't like a forte for the team. But that just goes to show that, see, life is a learning process. There will always be things that you are not well versed on. And instead of having to like be bothered about such, instead one should seek ways as to how they can improve on such areas. So I'm really happy that this competition held place, because if not for anything, we are all winners. You all have been made versatile. Like, you have knowledge in a lot of areas beyond what you're doing in school. You can talk about a book review. You can talk about something pertaining to educational system. You could talk about something relating to an innovation. Like, just think about that and be grateful that, see, you have something that can't be easily taken away from you. So I just want to use this opportunity to commend both mentors and mentees, because everybody puts in some effort here in terms of time, in terms of coordination, in terms of resources. We could have all chosen to do other things in this life, but here we are doing this together, and it's really, really great to be here with you all. So once again, well done to everyone, and I wish us all the best, both the winners and the people that end up getting the prize money and others. We are all winners. Yes. So that's it from me.
Thank you, Sarah. Read one. You want to say something?
Yeah. It's been a beautiful competition. 5 weeks now, right? 5 weeks. Lots of things that I've learned from the presentations. And I'm sure you guys would have learned from us too. So the good thing about things like this is that it helps you, it improves you, helps you improve in different aspects, and then you have more hands-on skill, right? I wish I had this kind of exposure when I was in school. I'm sure by now I'd have set up a fintech company. But it's so it's just for you guys to take all the learnings from this competition and forget about the prize money for now. Okay, forget about the prize money. You are getting a lot more than the prize money in terms of exposure, in terms of getting feedback on who you are. I'm sure some of you that were not versatile with PowerPoint presentation, you can now do it. Some of you that could not speak, do public speaking or do presentation, you can now do it, or you'd have improved a lot. And then so some other things that you need to watch out for when you're doing presentation. And then today, another thing that was important that you guys did today was you learned how to pitch today. Of course, it may not be the best of session, but at least you've tried to pitch. If you want to pitch next time, it's obviously going to be better than how you pitched today, based on feedbacks that we have given, right? So there's a lot of improvements to you, to your knowledge, and to your skills, and these are much valuable than the prize money that you'll be getting today. So you guys should count yourself lucky and be happy that you had Daytopia to expose you to some people like us that have some experience to share with you and to help you better yourselves. It's not really easy for yeah, I hope you guys know that the mentors are not getting anything. There's no prize money for the mentors, right? So it just shows how much passion we put into helping other people develop themselves. And that's why we'll stay on this call from the beginning to the end. And we'll give you honest feedbacks. There's no hard feelings, right? I don't dislike anybody here. I don't hate anybody. I just give feelings because I want you to be better. I'm a very competitive person in nature. Mr. Daytopia is. I'm very competitive. So I want you guys. I always want to be the best. I want to have the best. I want to be the best, and it's the same thing that I want you guys to imbibe. Always strive to be the best in whatever that you're doing, and the sky will be the beginning of the limit. So well done, guys, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I've always wanted to say this just to let the mentees know that the mentors are not being paid to be here. They use their own personal money to fund their being here. So it's a privilege to have all of them on board. And the good thing about it, or the most, or the best thing about it is that many of these mentors have gone through these phases that you guys are going through now. And which is what Daytopia really stands for, a way whereby you can see young people to also mentor you. So these are young people, they are not old people, they are young people. They live almost in the same generation that you are. They have an idea how things work, and it's easy for them to, to lead you aright. One great thing that I really, really appreciate is that everyone stuck till the end. I was telling Diwali, I was telling him that I know that by the third phase, some people are just going to fizzle out. But you guys amazed me. Like, you finished to the end. One person that I really, 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 really commend, and this was just because of his comment on the group, is Justice. Justice said something. He said, even if I get 100% in this final phase, I'm still not going to win anything, but I am going to make sure I finish to the end. And that actually really stuck with me, and it made me feel like, you guys are not quitters, you guys are all winners. So forget the fact that, oh, I didn't win. That's not about it. The fact that you finished is a win already. To all the team leaders, you guys did a wonderful job. Wonderful job from all the team leaders. Philomena is always coming at me. Adebinkwe always coming at me. All of you guys are wonderful. You guys did a very good job. And this is one skill that you have learned, which is leading, which is what is it called? Is a team leader skills. So you've led a team to success. Either you won or you didn't win. You've led a team to success. It should be in your CV, which is a great advantage for you guys as well. Everyone has grown. There's no one that stayed back. Everyone has grown within the team. You have developed, and it's really, really good. Okay, all right. So I'm going to take the. You want to announce the winner? Yeah. So I want to take this privilege to announce the outstanding performance for today. And the reason why I want to be the one to announce it is because personally, and I know he knows I really, really like him. I know he knows I really, really like him. Like, he's such a wonderful and phenomenal presenter. And he has been very consistent over the 5 weeks with his presentation skills. And the outstanding performance for today, as unanimously voted by all the mentors, was Shokwe Okunowo. Shokwe, you did a wonderful and great job. Your presentation skills is mind-blowing. Do you have anything to say? Anything you want to say?
Like, I'm still shocked. I was running around my room when I saw the announcement on the group. But yeah, thank you, Dr. Jumoke, and thank you to all the mentors. Like I said before, I already gave a shout out to the mentors before, but specifically to Dr. Jumoke, like the words at the beginning that she says to me, like this, is it mother and son relationship or something, like those encouraging words, and it just pushes me, like, basically. Yeah, thank you to all the mentors for the time, commitment, and everything. Like, that's why you're all here. And this is a win to Team Archers too. Thank you very much. Yeah, congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
All right, no worries. Okay. And also the team with the best emblem slash logo is Team Archers. So well done. Well done to Archers.
Thank you.
Well done and congratulations. Do you guys want to say one or two words before I go into the other announcement?
Okay, so good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I like the person who just responded. I like the person's voice.
Yeah, it's me, your teammate.
Philomena, is that you?
It's me.
Okay. Okay. So I want to say that it's really been an honor to be part of Daytopia mentorship. And I'm not bragging, but I think I know that I have the best teammates ever. And I mean, this past few weeks has really been interesting. Meeting people like Shokwe, that is always like, ready to bring out the best in people. Philomena always reminding people. Alamin, like the slow teasing person, all that's an amazing thing. And there's something I really learned. That's something about conflict, that sometimes when there's problems within team members, you just have to put yourself together, because we all come from different backgrounds, so we would not really have the same way of thinking. And yeah, so congratulations to everybody, and I'm just excited, and thank you.
All right, Ridwan, can you please quickly send your scores in for Team Alpha, please?
Oh, that's the last team, Abi?
Yes, that's the last team. Yes.
My network was epileptic when they were presenting, so I didn't get a lot from that presentation.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, yes, thank you. Yeah, your emblem was really good. You guys put in a lot of work into it, and yeah, congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Yeah, the target oriented team. A target oriented team who never wants to present first. All right, so yes, Dewade is now going to move into announcing the scores for today. That's the performances for today, and then we'll talk about the overall performance.
Right. How are you guys generally? I hope you guys are okay. Hope everyone is fine. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to start by all right, let me just start by announcing the results for today. Actually, let's start with let's start for myself. Right, let's start with the Daytopia Daytopia champion. So the Daytopia champion. So we had the Daytopia champion is supposed to be the presenter that has got the most star performances over the 5 phases. But as it is, we've had 5 different star performers, which just shows you it shows you how competitive the competition has been all from the first phase to the last one. However, we had a couple of people that had a couple of nominations as well. So we had Shokpe today. We had Faith Adeniji. We had Lukman, and we had Fatima Adebimpe over the 5 phases, and Irene Okoro as well. So I want to say well done to all these 5 guys. Well done. You did really well. Alongside every other person that has presented. I just want to say well done to everyone that has presented, coming in to present every week, doing the research and again every week for the 5 weeks is just incredible. So well done, guys. I'll not take too much of our time because we've already spent way past the time. So due to the fact that we didn't have one person getting 2 star performances over the 5 phases, I've just requested for a vote again from the mentors so that they can tell me who will be their Daytopia champion for 2022. So while we are doing that, I would just announce the scores for today. Team Leo presented first with 80%. Team Rosine with 69%. Team Iconic with 80%. Team Clarity with 69%. Team Imperial with 77%. Paragon with 32%. Archers with 89%. Paysetter 90%. Acers with 87%. Finesse with 86%. Electra with 82%, Unicorn with 89%, and Alpha with 74%. Right. Now that we've heard the scores for today, I'm sure a lot of people are already doing the subtraction and additions. I'm sure. Oh, you said Leo Essential 80%. I'm sure everyone is already doing the calculations behind that. Okay, what's our position? Don't worry.
I think I can guess it.
Don't worry too much, but I just want to say the team with the second runner-up for this competition, Daytopia presentation.
Today, I said for today first. For today, you don't even
know.
Yeah.
So the first for today is Paysetter. The second for today would be Team Archers, 89%. The third for today will be Unicorn, 89%, which is the same points anyway. Fourth, Acers, 87%. Finesse, 86%, the fifth. And Electra, the sixth, 82%. Leo Essentials, 80%, the seventh. And Iconic following up the same 80%. Next is Imperial, 77%. We have Clarity at 69%, with Rosine 69% as well. And Paragon with 32%. Right. So now that you've heard can I go, Dr. Rejumoke, can I go to the file where I'm headed to? That people are anticipating. All right. So, so I want to say congratulations. So the second runner-up would be Team Unicorn. So I want to say congratulations to Team Unicorn with a total point of 425 altogether. Well done, Team Unicorn. Is anyone here from Team Unicorn, and do you want to say 1 or 2 things?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir. Sorry, I'm in the market.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Let my team leader talk.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I want to say thank you very much to Daytopia, the mentors, and everyone that has been amongst this journey. It was really a learning curve more than a competition. I can tell with certainty that for Team Unicorn, basically, the beginning wasn't all that rousy, but then we scaled through and we got to this, and we're so glad because we couldn't have gotten this far without the help of our mentors and the guidance, your time, your effort. So we sincerely appreciate everyone. Thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you very much, sir.
Great. Congratulations, Team Unicorn, and well done, considering the fact that you started really not too great, but you were able to pick yourself up, which is
Sorry,
why...
sir. I would like to, before we move on.
Yeah, go on.
Yes, I would like to appreciate, on behalf of Team Unicorn, I would like to appreciate Abibullah Abdurazak. He has been a source of encouragement since the beginning, and particularly this last phase. We brought him in a couple of weeks in anticipation of the last phase, and he has been an awesome advisor and an awesome addition to the team. So he's our fifth member. He's our fifth member. Thank you very much, Abibullah. Thank you very much, Daytopia.
No problem. Is there anyone
Thank you
that
very
wants...
much, Habib. We appreciate your input and your effort. Thank you.
All right, before we go on to the next one, is there anyone that wants to still say? Let me just quickly add something.
I just want to say thank you, Daytopia, for everything you've done, like for the encouragement and all. I mean, at the beginning, when we're 11th out of 13 teams, I was like, this is already over. But then there are four phases left, and we did it, and yeah, we are second runners up. So yeah, thank you very much.
Well done to Unicorn. I'll just quickly go on to...
You guys went to hire mercenary, Habib the mercenary. Okay.
I'll just go on to the next, which is...
I know Adebike has a teeth in her mouth.
So the winner for the competition, Daytopia Presentation Competition 2022, would be... Oh, hold on. I want to say congratulations, a big congratulations to Team Acers. Team Acers, congratulations for winning this competition. Well done. Well done. With the total points of 452. Incredible. Well done, Team Acers. Well done, Team Acers. And second runner-up, which will be Team Pacesetters, which are just 4 points behind, 448. So well done, Team Pacesetters as well. So congratulations to both Team Acers and Pacesetters. Earlier, you guys have
I feel like screaming right
I want to take that. I fooled John. I told him we didn't win because I already knew the calculation. So sorry about that, John. Oh, by the way, we are together. So
thank you very much to the mentors. Thank you very much, everyone, for this great opportunity. Okay. And shout out to my team, actually, Team Pacesetters. And we actually did this particular phase for Lukman that is not around. We promised him we are going to top the table today for today's competition. So we put in our best for it. And I think we did our best and we made him proud. So thank you very much for this great opportunity. I really learned a lot in this competition, being able to manage people, being able to lead people. So thank you very much once again. And shout out to Team Pacesetters. We are all winners. Thank you.
So please, I want to say something, please.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. First, I want to say congratulations to myself, congratulations to my team, Team Acers. And also, I want to appreciate the effort of the judges as well. Too. Most of all, I want to appreciate Dr. Yusuf, Dr. Alejimoke, and Mr. Julius as well. Too. I think the three of you are just the key components of this victory, if I'm to be sincere, because if you remember where the OSIN started from, I just can't stop dating back to how the OSIN started. Because I believe everything happened for a reason though, but seriously, if we had allowed situation get the best of us then, and maybe if we had failed to take the advice of Dr. Alejimoke, mostly perhaps it should have been something else to happen the other day. So I want to say a very big thank you to everyone, the mentors, my team, and it's really been a very rough ride for us, especially today. We had sleepless nights. Virtually all of us had sleepless nights yesterday, and we just had to keep up, just to make sure we make up everything
never been easy, seriously. Seriously. Thank you very much, Daytopia, as well too, for what you do for me personally. I just can't stop saying it. Thank you.
Good evening. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't want to scream actually, but I feel like there's a need for us. So I feel like my team is really, really shocked right now,
Scream,
considering the fact
scream,
that
scream. I want to hear you scream. Scream.
We help you. We help you.
yes, considering the fact that we know how we started. I mean, I was still telling John today how I was intentionally troublesome at the point where we started. I remember knowing fully well that I wanted to pull out of this team because I was just really frustrated. I remember I don't even know what else happened, but I remember myself and Laura having a whole lot of issues before we really found our mark.
Fatima, please don't reveal our secrets. Don't reveal our internal secrets before the public. I'm
I
begging
going
you.
to propose today. Like, wow.
Don't say
I
it again.
thought
I
the
beg.
ring was going
Let's
to
just.
make you propose. But
No,
I feel
no,
like
no.
our appreciation should start from Dr. Yusuf down to Dr. Adejumoke, down to Dr. Adetayo. I remember very well that they were the mentors on that particular call on that day, speaking to us, telling us we could just handle things in a better manner. And for me, this is really, really personal to me because I know why I joined this presentation. It's just me trying to tell myself that, yeah, Fatima, you make things happen. And I'm really, really glad to have met my teammates. I mean, there were a whole lot of days that we had issues, but we're always like sorting it. After every round, we go back and we're like, did you do well? Did you not do well? And then we just kind of sort the issues. So shout out to John Olorun Femi making the fire designs for us. Shout out to Laura for always being the person that's saying, guys, what is happening? Why is somebody talking? It's like QRS the presentation. Shout out to Modipe, who is always there for every single one of us, trying to ask, did you do well? Did you not do well? What is happening? I mean, I really, really appreciate every single one of you, and I'm really, really glad to have met you. And this is not going to be complete without saying shout out to Philomena. I mean, Philomena is like my baby from this competition, like my baby. So thank you so much, Philomena, for being awesome. And then shout out to Aliamin too. I mean, Aliamin where you were. Thank you so much for being awesome too. I really appreciate. Thank you very much, Mr. Ridwan. Thank you, Mr. Abibullah. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I just want you to know that this is a mark in our lives, and we are definitely going to go forth to do bigger and better things with us saying that you entirely contributed to our journey and our success. So thank you so much, Daytopia. This has been such a swell time.
So, Fatima, should I bring out the ring, please?
No.
Should I?
I want to say something. Hello, can my voice hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, go
Okay.
on.
Oh my. Man, this past week have been so stretching for me. It's unbelievable. You know, from Fatima has already highlighted how it was very difficult for us to work together at the very start. And getting to this stage is simply like for us to achieve this is simply because of the potential the mentors, especially Dr. Jimmy, Dr. Yusuf, Mr. Aditayo, they saw the potential and we believe we could work together. And I don't know what would have happened if we were to split ways back then, but I really thank you specially. I thank our mentors specially and my amazing teammates. I believe, like, you know, at some point I was starting with Fatima and I said that, you know, I believe we're going to do better in the next presentation because I have the best resources. So he was thinking maybe I was referring to some other people. Then I told her that the best resources I've got are my teammates because they have the strength, they have the grit, and they have this, you know, determination to make things happen and make it all. And it has been so much amazing. Let me not talk too much because the audio will not be enough to really appreciate them. And special thanks to everybody who, you know, participated in the competition and, you know, cheered us up while going. And yeah, and shout out to Glenn also. I know he's not on the call currently, but you know, things just happened as it's happened. But shout out to Glenn. It's been a really great experience so far. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I want to specially say I really love Dr. Adejumoke. I really, really love you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I mean, you were always there, always there. Thank you for always replying me every time I send messages, and thank you for being so awesome. I mean, you're just that cool sister everyone should have. Thank you so much, Ma. And my regards to Aria. I'm a fan. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I didn't mean thank you. She's the only one that always gives me a headache. She's always in my WhatsApp asking one question or the other. But it's actually fun. It's fun working with you. Fun working with all of you guys. Yeah, great. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, hi everyone. Good evening. So I wanted to say thank you to all the mentors and equally to all the mentees for making this happen. You know, sometimes competition could actually make one to seek for the best. And this period has really been learning, unlearning, and relearning. And I want to say thank you to everyone. Shout out to everyone that really made out time to, participate in the competition and get things running. So it's been great all these 5 weeks, right? It's been really intensive. And thank you everyone, Dr. Adejumoke, Dr. Yusuf, and the rest of the mentors. Thank you very much for having us. It's really an honor. Thank you.
Mohammed Gimba, you want to say something before I announce the Daytopia champion for the 2020 competition?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yusuf. I just want to extend my sincere appreciation to all of the mentors, especially Dr. Adejumoke. I think this is my first time in participating in a presentation, and I really have improved in these 5 weeks. I really appreciate your efforts so far. Thank you very much, and all of the mentees who have in one way or the other impacted me in this presentation. Thank you very much.
Great. All right. Is there any other person before we go on? Well done, Team Acers. Well done, Pace Setters. Well done to all the teams. You have really impressed me so far over the last 6 weeks. It's been a journey. Well done to everyone. We can all rest now, and then we can now go on to having some fun. And we definitely need to pick locations to have this to have fun. Justice, you want to say something?
All right, good evening, everyone. First of all, congrats to Team Ixas and Team Paysetters. Of course, for me, this mentoring program has been of great help. At least I've learned a skill in life that I know in due course will definitely pay off, because I'm actually a law student, and of course, as a lawyer, you definitely need this presentation skill both in court and even outside court in relating with your client and all of that. And I believe that in as much as what I've learned in school as well, getting to involve in something like this have actually, kind of broadened my horizon about the whole thing, and getting to learn from the mentors and also from the mentees, especially because I'm this type of person that learns things by observation. Like when we started, I have no much knowledge on slide preparation, but I was observing the slide from other teams, and I was able to talk to I think John from team I think I did the first team. So he actually put me through or tell me on the necessary things to do. And ever since then, I've been improving. So Daytopia actually brought someone like John into my life who, kind of brushed me up on making a slide. So I'm really, really happy for that. That's one thing I'm particular about. I'm so much happy about that. So thank you, Daytopia. Congratulations to the winners, and congratulations to everything that participated and stayed to the end. We all are winners. Learning is something that we get to work with in life, and it has become part of us. Thank you so much, everyone.
I like it. We all are winners. Definitely. We've been able to learn so much. We've been able to work on ourselves, proved in critical areas these are the things that we'll need, when we go on to start our career. So well done, guys. Anyways, to not further waste time, the Daytopia champion, as voted by the mentors, is Shope Okunowo. So congratulations, Shope. you've been voted as the Daytopia champion for this competition. So congratulations, Shokwe. Well done. You've been consistent all through, as well as the other star performers. So I want to say, Shokwe, congratulations especially. So well done, Shokwe, and well done to all the teams.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys.
Shokwe, sorry, could you please turn on your camera? Let me put a face to that thing, to that name. Let me put a face to that name.
So give me 2 seconds. Okay, this is 1, 2. Okay. All right, let me turn on. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. Hi, guys.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
See the way he's blushing.
I can't imagine.
Well done, guys. Incredible performance from everyone. So we are all winners. So congratulations. And all of us will definitely be having a party. So we'll continue this in our WhatsApp chat box, and let's have some fun for the next couple of weeks as well. So congratulations, everyone. And I want to close this competition on this note. So well done to everyone, and congrats, guys. Let's continue having the conversation on the WhatsApp channel. All right, take care and well done. See you again soon, guys.